Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In my previous Transformers video, I did a video about Megatron from Transformers Prime. So in this one, I figured, why don't I just do the same, but for Optimus. I think we can all naturally agree that this interpretation of Optimus Prime was one of, if not the best interpretation of Optimus Prime ever. This guy wanted all the smoke with Megatron, had the coolest sword ever, and was inspirational as hell. I truly believe that this interpretation of Optimus Prime really shows what a leader should be, and this alone shows that you can learn to be a better person simply from cartoon characters. One major thing about this version of Optimus Prime is that throughout the show, it is shown that he is willing to give Megatron a second chance. Even after all the things Megatron has done to Optimus and his fellow Autobots, Optimus still gives him a second chance to end the war diplomatically and become allies again. It just shows that you can always give someone a second chance. Unless you do something that, you know what I mean. But ignoring that, Optimus Prime gives lots of life lessons if you want to better yourself as a person and a better human being overall. It's okay to have him as someone you look up to, whether he's fictional or real. He teaches you how to become a better person regardless of that. Another thing I want to talk about is his backstory in Transformers Prime. His backstory in Transformers Prime is just amazing. I don't know if the backstory in this one is the same as the one in the comics. It probably isn't, but I have no idea. I'm just gonna play the clip and pause it, and I'll talk about it as it goes on.
Do you recall when I mentioned that Optimus wasn't always a Prime? Well, he wasn't always Optimus either. He was once a clerk in the Iacon Hall of Records, named Orion Pax.
So right off the bat, we learn that Optimus Prime was not always called Optimus Prime, and was in fact named Orion Pax, and was a clerk in the Iacon Hall of Records. That's pretty cool.
But as he learned more about Cybertron's past, he grew increasingly concerned about the present corruption in high places and inequality among the masses. Orion became inspired by the words and ideas of a gladiator, one who had named himself after one of the 13 original primes, Megatronus.
This shows right here that Megatron used to be called Megatronus and was a cunning character with his inspirational words and ideas.
Megatronus vowed to challenge Cybertron's leadership and demand that all Cybertronians be treated as equals. This gladiator turned revolutionary rapidly gathered a loyal following, Soundwave chief among them. Orion began corresponding with Megatronus, who came to be something of a mentor to him.
This shows right here that Optimus and Megatron were on good terms and weren't mortal enemies, and Optimus even looked up to Megatron in a mentor sort of way.
As Megatronus left the gladiatorial arena for the political, he saw fit to shorten his name. Before long, Megatron appeared before the High Council to propose his vision for a just society. And it was here that he began to reveal his true colors, proclaiming the need to overthrow the old guard with force, and arrogantly demanding to be named the next Prime. But Orion did not believe in violence as a means of achieving justice.
The fact that he said he doesn't believe violence is a way to earn justice just shows how amazing his character is.
The sparks and minds of the Council were moved by Orion's words. Here, for the first time since Cybertron's golden age, stood someone worthy of being a Prime. But that honor could only truly be achieved by earning the legendary matrix of leadership. His ambitions thwarted, Megatron spitefully severed all ties with Orion and the Council, and came to wage war on all who opposed him through his growing army of followers, which he named Decepticons. He vowed to claim the Matrix for himself, wherever it might lie. In time, warfare consumed Cybertron, poisoning the planet to its core. Orion journeyed there, hoping to reverse the ill effects, and found himself before the very spark of our life-giver, Primus himself. The ailing Primus sensed the innate nobility within Orion and bestowed the Matrix upon him.
Obviously, this and the story in Fall of Cybertron are essentially the same, but it's still a good story nonetheless. Overall, this version of Optimus Prime is amazing and has an amazing backstory. He deserves all the love that he gets and is probably the second best or the first best Optimus Prime of all time. Well, I think that's going to do it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.